Now we're on to day 3 of this countdown, and what I wanted to bring to you is kind of a continuation of day 1, day 5, where I came from Romans chapter 5. This verse is still Romans chapter 5, verse 11. More than that, we also rejoice in God through our Lord Jesus Christ, through whom we have now received reconciliation. I think everyone understands the basic premise of like the legal system. If you have committed a crime, then you get representation in your judgment for how you shall be dealt with based on that crime. Could you imagine if you had Jesus as your lawyer, who was going to come through and really take care of you, really make sure, because he knows all things and he's working on your behalf so that there's no shortcomings to your case. There's no mistrial. There's no evidence that will not be considered that especially could go in your favor, because God knows everything. So it's like, just get excited behind the fact that we have been reconciled by Christ himself when it comes to our own judgments. By accepting God in your heart, accepting what it is that he died for us, the salvation that he gave us, that grace and mercy that extended beyond anything that we could think or imagine, because we have received the blessing of God's love, his agape love. And I mean, it is an all-encompassing love. So every time that sin presents its ugly head to you, you know that Jesus is the mediator, the reconciler, the lawyer between you and God, to make sure that if you are still seeking him wholeheartedly, without a double mind, and you are hot for him, that he's going to make sure that your trial is a case closed, that sin is not held against you, and that when you come to God asking for forgiveness, it is forgiven and your slate is wiped clean. I mean, if you don't get excited about that, I mean, maybe you just don't have the right relationship with God, man. And that's as plain as I can put it. So just think about that, embody that, sleep on it, let it marinate, because God is working for us. Jesus is he died for us, and he is still working for us because he rose again. So I pray that this message blesses you. I hope you receive it, and I will see you tomorrow.